Everyone knows your face and your fingerprints are one of a kind, but more and more, these biometrics are being recorded in large databases to help the powers that be identify you anytime, anywhere. In the US, 48% of all adults have had their photo enrolled in a criminal face recognition network, and other countries are building their own databases as well. Perhaps the most familiar instance is iPhone's Face ID, which is used to verify your identity and provide access to your phone. So, what should Christian organizations think about facial recognition? We learned from experts and organizations who specialize in facial recognition to evaluate and determine what facial recognition could mean for their ministries into the future.
During the pandemic, the Guardian newspaper reported that Chinese companies were rolling out facial recognition technology that can detect elevated temperatures in a crowd or flag citizens not wearing a face mask. But clearly, some areas in China have pushed back against this level of surveillance. In North America, a tool called Spotlight uses facial recognition to help investigators find underage sex trafficking victims in online ads. Spotlight has reportedly been used in 40,000 cases, helping rescue 15,000 children, whilst also identifying 17,000 traffickers. Meanwhile, in October 2019, the state of California signed legislation to block law enforcement agencies from using facial recognition in connection with their body cameras. It's not at all difficult to see why this technology is so controversial. But there are now even reports of churches using facial recognition to track attendance and more.
Facial recognition includes two distinct forms: verification and identification. Facial verification is used to confirm a person is who they claim to be. This is how Apple's Face ID uses it. Facial identification takes an image of an unknown person and tries to match it with existing images of known people. This is how you could scan a crowd and find the needle in a haystack. Facial recognition technology as a whole works by recording and measuring a person's facial features and then matching those measurements to faces in a database. For facial verification, that database typically only includes the measurements of approved faces. For facial identification, that database may include an endless number of people's faces. What do you think? Should your facial measurements be kept in a database with or without your knowledge? Chances are good they already are. This technology presents a lot of ethical challenges to navigate.
Right now, we see few reasons why ministries would need to use facial recognition, especially when other forms of security would likely serve just as well. Clearly, many human rights groups are also sounding alarm bells around this technology. Facial recognition heralds a new era, when ministries will have to reckon with authorities who are using it to prevent the spread of the gospel. So understanding this tech is going to be extremely important for ministries working in dangerous or closed regions.
FaithTech's missional tech trend on facial recognition is designed to help you see the risks and challenges that it may present you and your organization. We provide a biblical analysis to help you think clearly about the spiritual reality of facial recognition. So dive in, and we're going to help you understand this complex technology and what it could mean for your organization.